All right, guys, so here is the studio from one of the corners. It's kind of just an angle to give you guys a good look at the whole room. So on this side of the room, I have kind of a hangout area. There's TV, some memorabilia, some collector stuff. There's a couch to hang out on. So this side of the room, I just really wanted to be just a chill out area where Amy can hang out with me while I'm working over on the computers, or somewhere I can come and just chill and kind of get away from everything. Got the switch set up over there. But yeah, so this is originally set up in the house as supposed to be a den, and it was like 150 square feet. And there was an extension option that we opted into. The extension was supposed to be a garage, like a mini garage, and instead we asked if they could make it into just one gigantic room. So that is what we've done. So over here in the corner, I got some Titanfall collector stuff, Titanfall 2, Titanfall 1 stuff over here. Titanfall was the game that got me started on Twitch. This is the game that got me partnered, and it means a lot to me, so it'd be silly not to pay a little bit of homage to the game. So I got some Titanfall artwork and some of the collector stuff over there. Some Halo, some Destiny stuff. Got Destiny posters on the wall. Star Wars stuff, lots of Star Wars stuff. Got some Battlefield posters over there. That is the St. Jude Play Live DX Racer that was sent to me from St. Jude for us raising a lot of money. We raised a lot of money for St. Jude, and that was kind of just like as a thank you from them. So it's like custom embroidery and things like that. So pretty cool. That's the chair that Amy uses when she comes to hang out. Air filter. This is the back of the streaming setup, and we'll get into it in more detail. But gaming PC. Got the console set up over here, Xbox and a PlayStation 4. That's my DJI Spark charging station for the drone. But yeah, so as you can see, here's the other side. This is where I'll do all the streaming. But what's really cool about the streaming room is that I have these pocket doors that I can close and kind of close myself off from the other side of the house. Just like if we have people over, or if I just need some quiet. That is how I'm able to do that. So it's a really cool way for me to do that. But what's really nice is that I'm right next to the front door, so that if anyone comes to the door, we got deliveries or what's going on, I'm nice and close to that. But as you walk into the studio, this is the first thing you're gonna see is the gigantic green wall. So no longer do I use a green sheet or green material like you would have seen in my first setup video. We now have a green wall, which is really cool. And it's all illuminated with these lights that I've kind of repurposed. They were designed to be under cabinet lighting, but instead I put them up on the wall and on the ceilings, and then even down here, laid them out on the carpet to illuminate the wall. And so in my old setup, I use light boxes. That's what a lot of streamers use. You'll see when they do their lighting, they'll use these big light boxes that generate lots of heat. And it's really uncomfortable because it just gets really, really hot. So instead, I use a lot of LED lights. This is an LED smart light right here, and it's all controlled via the Amazon Echo. So I can do this. Alexa, turn off studio lights.
Okay.
And that happens, and then Alexa, turn on studio lights.
Okay.
And there we go. So it makes life super easy. Just using my voice to turn on the lights, and it works out really, really well when I'm chroma keying it out in OBS. So I'm sure there's better ways that I could have done this, but this has worked out really, really well for me. That is the Logitech C930 webcam that I use as my like behind the behind shot, so you guys can like see the setup and whatnot. Now moving on, we do have the Uplift desk, and this is the desk that you guys see a lot of me standing at while I'm on stream. This is from Human Solutions. This is the Uplift desk. It's the 80 inches long by 30 inches deep model with the black Eco top and the programmable key pad right here. So this is just absolutely phenomenal. It's a great desk. I cannot recommend it enough. If you spend a lot of time working on computers or at your computers, or you're working a lot and you find yourself sitting, maybe think about getting a standing desk. Is just I really can't recommend enough. It's been so nice to be able to just stand up and stretch and still be able to stream, which I've been so fortunate to be able to do. Here's another thing that a lot of people have asked questions about. They're like, what's the clock you have on your desk? This is the LaMetric Wi-Fi clock. So it's a clock that is controlled by my phone. It has an app that's running. It's connected via Bluetooth. And it can show, as you can see, Twitter follower account, Twitch follower account. We just passed 160,000 followers on Twitch, which is really exciting. Also, it will show text messages and emails, and it's a really, really nifty piece of tech. As you guys can tell, I'm a tech junkie, so was it necessary? No. Is it cool? Heck yeah, it is. Moving on, we've got the, this is the Amazon Alexa Ghost speaker, which is really, really cool. So this actually ties into your Bungie account, and you can do cool things like have the Ghost equip different weapons and armor sets, or even just ask it questions like, Alexa, ask Ghost, who is the Cabal?
Here's what I have on the Cabal. 800 pounds and highly militarized. They blow up planets and moons just for getting in their way. Just so you know what we're dealing with.
And there you have it. So it's just a cool way to bring the Destiny universe into your gaming space, which has been a lot of fun. Moving on across the desk, we've got the double Stream Deck set up. So this Stream Deck is connected to my gaming PC, and this Stream Deck is connected to my streaming PC. And so I have it do various things like being able to change OBS scenes, turn things off, go live, turn my face cam off. That's my soundboard for when I do funny sounds and sound effects on stream. And then there's some Twitch functionality, things like being able to run ads, emote only mode, follower only mode. There's other things, and it's still kind of a work in progress. I'm still doing things as we move along and as they update the software. I absolutely love the Stream Deck. It's really helped improve just my production quality on Twitch. Just absolutely love it. Now this is the TC Helicon Voice Live Touch 2. This is how I change my voice on stream. So it's a programmable keys. It's all digital. Able to change it and edit the different voices on the fly and reprogram them. So this is fantastic, and this is hooked up to my Heil PR40. This is the studio microphone that I've been using for a couple of years now. It's actually going on 3 years, and it's just a phenomenal microphone. I just absolutely love it. It's the Heil PR40. It's the same microphone that you'll see Leo Laporte use, and it's just a great sound. I really love the sound of it. It's a very warm sound. It's just a phenomenal microphone. And so this microphone goes out and it connects to the Voice Live Touch 2, which then connects to my Mackie DL806, which is a wireless mixer. So a lot of people are confused by that, and so what that means is that it actually has an Ethernet connection to the router, and then I'm able to control it via an iPad. Now the iPad is connected to the mixer, and the reason why I do that is because when you connect the iPad to the DL806, it gives the iPad its own mixing channel, so I'm able to play music through that. So as you can see, we've got music here running through Spotify, but I can also unplug it and I can control the mixer anywhere within the home if I wanted to. And so it's just, that's not the selling point for the mixer. The main reason why I got the mixer was because of everything that's in it, the compression, the audio gate that's in there. It's got some really, really cool features. Being able to control it all digitally, it gave me the ability to combine a lot of different hardware that I was using into one main piece now, and do it all through this app, and which is just absolutely love. So this is actually running to my headphones, and then this mix is running to the stream, and then this mix is running out to Discord or whatever I want to use. So it's just, it's a very versatile piece of hardware and software. I just absolutely love it. It's a little expensive, but it was definitely worth the money. Now, going across the desk again, I showed my Wi-Fi router. This is the Amplify HD mesh Wi-Fi router. So this is how I'm able to, this is a new piece of tech, but what's really cool is it's just a more efficient way of getting Wi-Fi throughout the house. So this is the main router, and then it has other mesh points throughout the house, which this helps spread the internet across our house. We have metal studs and a lot of concrete here in Florida, so it's hard to get internet around to the house sometimes. So that was a really nice change for us. We were having some issues getting Wi-Fi in the bedroom, so we switched over to Amplify HD, and we haven't had an issue since. Oh, I forgot to talk about my headphones. These are the Audio Technica M50Xs. These are fantastic. Absolutely love them. Got away from like your traditional gaming headphones, and I couldn't be happier. So these are the Audio-Technica M50Xs. They are fantastic. And this is a new toy, if you will. It's the newest addition to the streaming setup. This is my human scale Freedom chair with the headrest. This is a fantastic chair. You'll see King Gathalion use this chair. Also Professor Broman. Gathalian's the reason why I got this chair, because I got to sit in his chair in his studio, and I just absolutely fell in love with it. It's just a fantastic chair. It feels great. It is definitely not your traditional gaming chair. It is an ergonomic chair. It costs a lot of money, but it was worth every cent. My back doesn't hurt anymore when I sit down. Even when I stretch and I stand at my desk, I can't stand for all of 10 hours of my stream, so I do have to sit down at some point. And even when I was sitting in my DX Racer chair, my back was starting to hurt. I mean, that thing was about 4 years old. It was just falling apart. And so being able to sit down in something that just molds to my back and takes care of my back and alleviates all that pressure and kind of distributes it throughout the rest of my body has just been absolutely fantastic. So there you go. That is a lot of this stuff here. We can talk about what's going on with the monitor. So this is a 6 monitor stand. I got it from Amazon. The links for everything that you'll see here will be in the channel description, so I'll have that all for you guys. So these are all 6 of these are Asus monitors. These are just standard 60 hertz, 24-inch, 1080p Asus monitors, but this one right here is a Asus ROG 27-inch, 165 hertz G-Sync gaming monitor. I don't remember the model number exactly, but that's all the specs for it. It is a beautiful monitor. It is just absolutely fantastic. I had never played on G-Sync up until I got this monitor, and it is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Now this right up here is definitely, yes, it is a GoPro. It's the GoPro Hero 5 Black. This is what I use for my face cam. I don't use a traditional USB webcam from like Logitech or from Razer. I use an HDMI camera. And a lot of streamers have started switching to camcorders for better quality, but as you can see, I really don't have a spot to put a camcorder, and that's what I love so much about the GoPro, is that it's for $300, you get a really, really beautiful shot, and it's really small and compact, and that's what I just absolutely love about the GoPro. So going back to the desk, you can see in the back, here's all the cable management. It's as pretty as it's going to get. There's so many wires, as you can see in the back. There's all the power and the video all running out from all the monitors. We try to keep them nice and pretty and bundled up. And as they come down here, run a lot of the wires underneath the desk with this cable rack. And it's done a really, really good job of keeping a lot of the cables off the ground. Some of the cables that do have to come to the ground, we've tried to keep bundled up behind the gaming PC as well as we can. And then we'll move on to the gaming PC. So here's the gaming PC. This is both these are custom built. This one's running inside an EVGA, one of their bigger cases. They sent this to me a while ago, but that is a i7 6700K with liquid cooling. I don't remember the brand for the liquid cooler, but I'll make sure to put it in the description. 32 gigabytes of Corsair RAM with a Sound Blaster ZXR sound card, GeForce GTX 1080 in there. I got a couple terabytes of hard drive space going on inside. Again, we got the PlayStation down there, the Darth Vader Star Wars Battlefront Edition, Gears of War, Xbox One, and then we'll go on over to the Threadripper, which is right there. So that is the new streaming PC. So this is the Threadripper build that we did on stream a couple weeks ago. So AMD Threadripper inside with a, let's see, what do we have inside here? We've got 32 gigabytes of RAM with an Enermax liquid cooling system. So this is a TR4 water block. Well, it's a water block designed for the TR4 chipset. It's a gigantic water block for a gigantic CPU, but keeps it really, really cool. They just came out with this not too long ago. That's an old Asus NVIDIA GTX 7700 in there, and the only reason why it's there is just to drive the 3 monitors that I have for the streaming PC. And then if we go down a little bit further, you can see the Elgato 4K 60 Pro, which is down there. So that's how I'm able to do my 144 hertz 1440p on the gaming PC and still stream out 1080p 60 to Twitch. And then we've got we got 6 terabytes Western Digital Caviar Black for streaming archives. So all my streams are getting backed up onto that. And then 3 terabytes Western Digital Caviar Black for media and other assets and whatnot. So yeah, there's the Threadripper. And we've really tried to keep the cable management as clean as possible. It does get a little messy, but there's just so many cables. But yeah, so that is it, guys. I hope I didn't bore you with this studio walkthrough, but that is it in a nutshell. This is where I spend 10 hours plus a day, 5 days a week, and then sometimes on the weekends. This is where you'll find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/darkness429, or on Twitter or Facebook and all the other stuff. But yeah, this is it. This is my pride and joy. This is what what I've worked really hard on. We've all done together. I mean, I definitely wouldn't be here without you guys. So this is as much yours as it is mine. So thank you for taking a look at my studio tour. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you guys on the internet. Bye.